What's up, guys? It's Jam1 from Jam1 CCG coming at you guys with another Jam Deck profile. I am here in my home city, Detroit, Michigan regionals. We are here with some of the top. He didn't make top 8. He was one shy off. But guys, this is amazing because he did it with some crazy stuff. Tell us what you did. Who are you?
Well, I'm Jad Haidar. I got 9th place with 2nd place Satellarknight.
Whoa, what? Say that again. Say that again.
I got 2nd turn Stellarknight, top 9.
Top 9,
yes.
Guys. He was one shy off from top 8. Was since Stellarknight in 2019. Let's get into it.
Alright. Well, start with the monsters. I play the triple Stellarknight Garnet. This card's like kind of dead in your hand when you first get it, but you want to see him later when your graveyard's set up. So you have to play 3 to out-resource your opponent in the longer games. So, and then triple Denab, this card's like the cornerstone of the deck, your Searcher.
Yes, I'm having flashbacks. Guys, you know how many formats that this guy was actually relevant? Like, guys, whoa.
I remember when this card was $35, but now everyone's forgotten about him. Alright, triple Unuck, your Foolish Burial. Back in the day, people used to play this at like 1 or 2, but I think he's like the OG. He sets up your grave for your Altairs, your Call the Haunteds, all your stuff. He's like main, like you need this guy. He also like has some cool techs with like Stellarknight Skybridge and whatnot, but we'll get to that. So to round out the Stellarknights, 2 Vega. So I actually used to run this at 1, but I had an epiphany yesterday at my locals, and I decided to go with a going second build, and going second merits this because you can just make so much bigger boards with summoning 2 monsters instead of 1 on a turn. So that's it for the Stellarknights. So here's where my deck changed completely. I literally, only like 15 to 20 cards in this deck were the same as they were yesterday. I changed it completely up, had like barely any testing, but I just wanted to assume that I was gonna lose every single die roll. So Card of Demise was like not the best card in that scenario. So onto the hand traps, and I have triple Pankratops.
Interesting.
OG, this card breaks boards. I really liked seeing him because if you see him in any other board breaker card, it was just absolutely nutty, and he could solo win you games, like, to be honest. Like, he was really, really good. So, more hand traps. We got double DD Crow. This didn't come up too much because I versed a lot of Pendulum players, but this is really good against Orcus, so that's why I had it in there for the main. It was between that and Ghost Spell, but I really like that. Regardless that it didn't come up, it was just really good that I was in there. And then you gotta run it, the triple Ash, because this card stops drawing, stops like everything. It's just like the best generic hand trap I could think of. I was going to play Nibiru. I just thought that my stun control like matchup wasn't as good, so I decided to side more for that and play more for that instead of the combo oriented decks, because Nibiru, everyone thinks you're gonna be playing it, so not playing it, like, just
the mind games.
Exactly. Like, I had a dice, and every time they summoned a monster, I'd switch it to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they were scared. It was just, once they hit the 4, they're like, pass turn, you know? I wasn't even playing the hero. They didn't know that at all.
I love it.
So, onto the spells. This is where it gets really dicey. Like, people already playing hand traps and Stellarknights, this is abnormal. So, triple Super Poly.
Dang, son. Main deck Super Poly.
Yes, this card broke boards. Everything I versed had like negates. There was a Crescendo, there was Pendulum, there was everything. Salad, negate. You just clear their board and go off with your plays, so that this also lets you discard a Teller monster. So your Altairs are live, your Vegas are live, everything's live. And it just really like complemented the going second like version. So you had the hand traps, you got the board breakers, and then this I completely ran it, Cosmic Cyclone, completely for Orcus, and it was a gem. Banishing Crescendo end phase was just, or like standby phase, just amazing because they have to like negate it.
Yeah, they have to. Like,
and it's like, okay,
it forces it. Now
there's your negate.
Right.
And then 1 Rhoda, you have to play Rhoda, and then here's the tech. Here's the spicy tech that no other Stellarknight player is playing. Double Skybridge. So the combos with this card, Stellarknight Skybridge, you can target 1 Teller you control, special summon a Teller with a different name, and then shuffle that target back in the deck. So I would summon half my games, either summon Vega, and then they drop Impermanence. I chain Skybridge, and it goes, okay, this gets shuffled back, and I can special summon any Tellarknight monster, and then this would get shuffled back in, and then its effect would still go off because it dodges the Imperm, and then I would special like Unlock or Deneb or anything, and just get free pluses.
Nice.
So other than chaining and stuff, there's a cool first turn play where you go normal Unlock, effect to send. If they try to negate, either way you just chain Skybridge, shuffle this out for Altair, send Deneb, Altair special Deneb, you get a search, you can make any rank, any Xyz in your whole entire X deck, they're all live, and you just make it based on like situation. So this card won me games by dodging Imperms, dodging Effect Veilers. So if I had to like remake this deck, I would still play this. I just wish they bumped up the rarity for rares. But Tellers aren't getting any love.
Hear that, Konami? He wants the rarity buff on it.
Yes, we need rarity buffs on that and Vega, please. And the Teller Link that's coming out soon. So this deck, definitely gonna be meta once that link comes out. Like, I guarantee you guys, people are gonna pick this deck up, I guarantee it. So, triple Stellar Nova Alpha.
Nova Alpha, this was the card, man.
This card is free pluses, and it keeps all your Call the Haunted and Oasis live because it doesn't destroy it, tributes and sends to grave. So, it doesn't, it makes all your like continuous traps float, which is really good. But here's like the extra spice. Triple evenly match in the main. When I said going second Tellers, I was being 100% serious. This card cleared boards, it baited out negates. I could super poly into that, and like I cleared a 5 negate pendulum board with super poly and evenly match. It was actually like crazy. I took away his spell trap negates, evenly matched him for his monster negates, and after I attacked over a few of his monsters, and it was just really good. I really like evenly match. It came up really clutch.
Nice.
Triple Impermanence. It's another hand trap. I versed Mystic Mine one duel, and I put this in their zone with one of their like continuous spells, and he tried to summon whatever monster that was that like switches sides or whatever.
Yeah, the DD guy.
Yeah, and I just confirmed, and his counters on his card went to 0.
Nice.
And he lost like he had game on board if one more turn went by.
Nice.
So this card came up clutch, other than it being a hand trap. And then 4 Call the Haunteds.
Call the Haunted, man.
Triple Call, 1 Oasis.
Yo.
These cards, you can bounce them back with Trigger, get so much value out of them. It's actually insane the amount of value that Alpha plus Trigger makes, because just crazy plays. And
flashbacks, like so much flashbacks.
yeah, I really liked it. I think that there honestly wasn't anything that I would change in the main, even if I had like max ready stuff, because I wanted to assume that I was going to lose every single dice roll, because I did. The only dice roll I won was against a guy who I got repaired, so I ended up versing someone else, and that was the only dice roll I won. So that was tragic, but I went in assuming that. So since I did that, it actually like came in clutch, because I didn't have to deal with bricking going first or like not being able to break a board, except I don't have all these amazing cards. So should I go to side next?
Yeah, you can do the side.
Alright, cool. So all these cards in my side deck used to be in my main, believe it or not. So triple card demise. So this is like the OG card in Tellers, makes it super, super good, but if you're going second and you play all these hand traps, you can't play this. So game 2, I would just side in all 15 cards in my side and take out all the hand traps, because they would assume I'm going second again, because they see all the hand traps.
Right.
And then I would just side in all these cards, they give me first, and I just make an unbreakable board of traps that
nice.
they can't get over.
The mind games, I love it.
So, triple Solemn Judgment.
The knower, man. The
Amazing card. Going first, it's the nuts. And then double Crackdown, this was 3, but when I put hand traps in, I put it down to 2. And then Imperial Order, which blowout card against Pendulum.
Right.
Resolved that. Every game I resolved that, I won. I resolved it against Prank Kids, and he scooped. So triple Artifact Sanctum, 1 Scythe, double Lancia. I actually had Lancia and double Call the Haunted set my second to last game, so round 7, and I went. I was rushing an Infernoid player. I went standby phase, Sanctum, special Lancia, tributed. He passed turn. I did my Stellarknight plays or whatever, hit him, like took away like a third of his health, and then on his next standby phase, I called the Haunted Lancia, tributed it. No banished cards. And then I went, put him down to 300 life. He went, okay, draw phase. He's like, standby. I'm like, call the Haunted Lancia for the 3rd time, and he could not play the game.
Wow.
And then like the Call the Haunted were floating. On my turn, I made Trigger bounce, even though I didn't need to. I just wanted to show him like the power of the deck. I made Trigger, added back 2 Call the Haunted to my hand, and hit him for game. And I still had all these resources with still Lancia and Grave, so he couldn't play for the next 5 turns if I didn't beat him.
Wow, crazy.
So all these cards,
Nice.
sided him in for going first. Lancia obviously not against Pendulum, but everything else, every game against Orcus, against Thunder, against everything, sided in like this whole package of 15 cards.
Awesome, and then the extra deck to finish it off.
Extra deck. So the one-of Link Monster, I am new to this format, so I honestly misused this card so much. Like, my opponent had to keep reminding me to special summon the card in that zone, so I was not prepared for Links.
Yeah, guys, so this guy is one of our local guys. He took a break from the game for a long time. He just came back and bodied everybody with this deck, so no judgment. He deserves this.
Triple Trigger. This card is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And untargeting, bounce all cards on the field and make them discard a random card from their hand, and then it also floats, especially that Teller from hand or grave. So that card came in super clutch, untargeting, bouncing all their negates, everything, like all their Orcus monster, Dingirsu, back to extra deck. Like,
yep, just like start over.
Yeah, exactly. It's like make turns. But they think it's start over, but in reality, once you bounce all their cards, you drop You drop Stellar Nova, or Stellarknight, Stellar Diamond. This card, they can't send from deck to grave, can't add from grave to hand, and any dark monster that activates its effect, you detach one and negate and destroy. And it's not once per turn, so when I versed Orcus, they couldn't attempt to activate Nightmare. They went Parkour, and I went negate. They went Skeleton, I went negate, and they went past turn because they couldn't use Nightmare, they couldn't use anything. And this card actually won me games, and then this Dark Teller Battlemize, it's a 2-card Trigger, which turns into a 2-card Trigger into Diamond, which this combo absolutely was crazy. I would first turn this, if I ever got a Vega, and I was going first, I would first turn this, activate its effect to summon a Diamond on top of it, and Orcus had to scoop. They had absolutely no outs.
Wow.
For the last Teller, play Deltaros.
Man, it's a ghost rare too.
Yeah. You only play him because he's a ghost rare. So no other reason to play him. He's just a beautiful card. So he has to go in there. There was no argument against it. Dweller, don't have to really explain that. A great card.
Yes.
We hate Mystic Mine.
Yeah.
Mystic Mine's gross, so we play Tornado Dragon. And then the Alti Tsukiyomi. This card, when you draw dead traps, he's nice to like draw into Call the Haunted, or if you draw into Scythe. I actually summoned this, discarded Scythe, drew into 2 Call the Haunteds, and I was versing Pendulum. I went standby phase, Call the Haunted Scythe, and he went, let's go game 2. Because that combo is absolutely disgusting. And for the Super Poly targets, you play the 3 of. I wasn't worried about Salad, because it's good and all, but I have an untargeting bounce all the cards to the field to the hand. So this was for Orcus, Thunder Dragon, and Pendulum. This card took care of everything Pendulum, and then this was there as well. Nice. I actually hit over a Heretic Seal after negating its effect for 5,800 damage,
Yikes.
And I took a game off of it.
Wow, awesome. So, that is crazy. So wow, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is a feat, guys. I don't care, everybody's like, but it's not top 8, guys. It is Satellarknight in 2019, and we're going into the 2020 format. Like, that's crazy.
The new Teller Link, I can't wait.
Like, yeah. So, and like I said, guys, this guy, he took a break for a while. He came back, one of our local guys. So, shout out to him. Anything you said there's nothing you would really change in the main deck? Anything else that you would change, period? Or
yeah,
you just...
this Underclock Taker would be a BLS. If I had a BLS, it would be BLS, but it's just expensive, so...
Yeah, it shot up real fast.
Yeah, but other than that, everything is maxed out in my opinion. I don't think there was like anything I would change really. Even like, I have Nibiru's, but I just decided not to play them because the mind games, obviously.
Right.
And Phantasme, good card, but I'm not allowing them to link summon. They're not even summoning their monsters, so no need to draw cards.
Guys, what did I say? Best way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not let your opponent play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to keep preaching that. All right, anything else you want to close with?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my man, Jad Haidar. He came with me, hooked me up with everything, and convinced me actually not to leave after losing my first round. So you're welcome. Great guy here. You know,
yeah, man. Took it all the way to the top. Awesome. Yeah. Well, congratulations, man. This is a feat. Like, amazing. Hey, you. Don't forget to subscribe because it'd be totally awesome if you did, because you guys, by subscribing, sharing, and following me on social media, you help continue to create this totally awesome content, and I love you for doing so. Make sure you guys check out the description box below as well, because there's all kinds of new projects that Jam1 is up to, and I would totally mean the world to me if you checked it out. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy life. More than awesome, he's totally awesome.